This is my garden, and I'm trying to turn it into the most insane outdoor space you have ever seen. But to do that, I need to turn my landscaping skills to the absolute brink by using materials that I have never used before and using products like this that are brand new to the market. Now, I'm doing all this because I've got a dream of having the sickest garden ever, and I want to sink an underground cinema and have a beautiful big view window into the biggest, best pond you have ever seen. Now, this is the plan for the garden, and already we have completed zone 1, we have prepped zone 2, and we've also prepped zone 3. Now, in this video, we want to get zone 3 completed, or as far completed as we possibly can, and for the first time ever, we're going to be working on zone 4, which is building a pergola adjacent or outside my YouTube studio, and then we want to create a beautiful water feature area here, so as you're walking around the paths of the garden, it gives you that nice trickly sound. And the reason that we are pushing so hard, going through all kinds of weather, is because we are dying to get to the underground cinema room, which you think is going to be here. We are going to get the garden scanned very, very soon. It might not make this video, it might be next video, but the next video is going to be the prep work for the outdoor cinema. Let's go. I could work like this all day. Now we have sunk our basin into the ground, we've sat it on sand, we've made sure it's level both ways. Now it's really simple to build the next process. Literally, all we've got to do now is put the sphere on, connect it, fill it up, turn it on, and then fill it with stone. It's literally that easy. I'll put a link to these in my bio. The last video that we did, a lot of people were asking for them, so we will tell you where to get it from. Incredible little pieces of kit, and it really adds beautiful. When you see this done, you're gonna be like, Mark, wow, wow, wee, wow. Let's go. Today has been a lot of kind of nothing, but we've done, as you can see right now, a brilliant job of getting all stoned up, ready for the resin paths. Now you're probably thinking, hang on Mark, earlier on in the video, this was an absolute nightmare, this sucker. Well, this perimeter here had a big riser on it, so we've just trimmed it, lowered it, and now it is the perfect height. So what is next? Next is to get all of the wildlife planted up, but right now it's late in the afternoon, so I'm gonna see you in 3, 2, look who's with us, it's bloody Joshy boy. We're gonna say that's a famous word today, let there be light. Let's go. Now I'm trying to create loads of little elements of gardens throughout the garden. Does this make sense or not? I don't know. So essentially I want this to be kind of like feng shui slash, you get some good vibes from it. So when some of you come to see the garden in real life, you like beautiful noises, smells, lighting area. So we've got the English garden here, and we're gonna call this the Greg Wickstock garden, because I know it don't make sense calling this the Greg Wickstock garden, because over that side where the big ponds go in, that would normally be a Greg, but I think I'm going to call that the Brian garden. I'm not sure. We'll come up with the names later on. Maybe you let me know in the comments. But essentially, this needs to be water feature, grasses, a few beautiful acers, red acer, green acer, some grasses. But I want to light it up. I want it to, like, when you turn the lights on at night, it's like you're in kind of Hispania or Italiano. So to do that, we need to light it up. So that's what Josh has come to do today. However, we've got this on the wall, which I don't know if it works, and we've got this single plug that looks like it's from the 60s, and I don't know if that works. So we pulled Josh in to help us. Protect the grass at all costs. Walk the plank, Jack. So why am I putting boards on it now and I wasn't the other day? Well, let me show you. So now that the grass has started to grow, you will see lots of little roots coming through, hairy Marys, and if you stand on them like so, you can damage them, and I don't want to do that. So now we're going to try and stay off the grass as much as possible and protect it where possible. So if we're walking on it now, we're going to walk on boards. Right, time to get some electric installed. Electric, baby. Skeet, skeet, skeet. We have a package, and let's go and see what's in it. I know something special's in it, because look what it says on the box. Bespoke LED lighting, all I like to say. Ooh, wow, wow, wow. See who we've got round here. I wonder if there's any sexy electricians around here. Nope, none of them. How you doing, baby? Right, is it got power?
No, no power.
No power at the end. Right, what we normally have in here is what I'm looking for. And that's the only reason why we order from Auto Lighting. He always says Mawam. Is it too early for a Mawam? We'll have one, can't we? I love them, they're my favourite. Can you hear my mouth watering? They're the ones, mate. So what we have ordered is some Bespoke up and down lights for the garden, and they're going to fit in between each tree and light it up. And then we've also ordered some up lights. So let's get them installed. My mouth's watering so much. Let's get them installed.
Remember to like, subscribe and share.
We got the plant. Hey, Lukey.
No, to be fair, I mean, you know, here we are. Hello, viewers. It's me. I'm well, thank you. How are you? 8 boxes here, 1 behind Luke, 9 boxes of plants. It's going to be a really good day, actually. Couldn't tell you what's in them, or even if there's anything in them, I don't know. But let's find out.
Everyone grab a box. Let's go. What are them in the boxes? I've said plants. He went, he's been doing for plants for 60 years now. He's been doing plants. He's never seen them delivered. And then he's opened them, and you're pretty impressed, aren't you? They're very young. Yeah, they are young plants, yeah. The reason we got them so young is price. I've only got a particular budget. So they sent me smaller plants, but how good are they protected? And they've been in them. And don't forget, DPD have delivered them, so, and they were rough.
They like bugs.
Yeah, you're impressed though, aren't you? Some of these are big pots. We have got some aces in here, so we're going to rip them all apart, see what we've got. We're going to lay them all on the floor for you, so then you know what you're doing up there. Yeah? Ready for the sickest time lapse in history? Let's go. We have 2 plants. Josh is just doing more fiddly bits with the wiring, and I have bought a grape tree and a beautiful, what were these called now? Doesn't say on there, but it is a passion fruit plant. Does it say it on there somewhere? Passiflora. But basically it's a passion fruit. Look at the flowers on it, beautiful. Now this has been in the pot for a couple of weeks. So my ideas behind this, I'm gonna put these in the corner so they don't fall over, because they keep falling over. The ideas behind these are tomorrow we're gonna install the pergola, and I'm gonna plant, as soon as Josh has stopped kind of fiddling around there, I'm going to get one of them in the ground so it grows up here and it grows on the pergola. I am going for the temporary. I'm going to put the plastic kind of viral video that I did with the wisteria. I'm going to put that on the inside, but I'm also going to put a wisteria on that side and the grape in the pot on this side. But as of right now, what Joshy is doing, he has pulled a data cable through here and he's going to put the the internet into the building.
Not today.
Not today, but he's wrapping it up so it's there. He's then putting all of the lights to go, the up light. As soon as he's finished that, we can then start planting this area. Very excited because I've got lots of plants.
And we've got a double socket for the pump.
And we've got a double socket for the pump as well. There's a lot going on, guys. Now Josh has plugged in all the electrics. I can't touch anything till he comes back, but you will see it as well because when he turns it on, we'll film it. But right now, we just need to get a little bit of soil in there, get all the plants in, get the water feature in, and that would be the little bonus wildcard section fully done. So let's go. all planted up, all stoned up, all lighted up. We're now going to turn it on and see if it works. But for the time being, we need to throw that on there. Time to turn it on and see if our feature works. Are we ready? 3, 2, 1. Yep, it works. How sick is that? Now what I've got coming tomorrow is a fire bit that slips in there, so we'll get fire and water, but I am very pleased with that. Right, let's see what it looks like all lit up. Hi guys, you joined me late. It's late at night. Josh is with me because he has come and set up my lights in the garden. So you've seen earlier on in the video, we installed all the down lights, all the up lights. We put some up lights in here. We've got this bowl going, as you can see. And now it's time to see the lights for the very first time. And show what you're doing, Joshy. You've got it all on an app.
All on an app.
On your phone.
Yeah.
And then he'll touch it and they'll come on. Are you ready?
You ready? Press
Do you want to turn it on, Flynn? Oh. Oh my God. That is sick. Oh my God. Oh wow. How sick is that?
That's it now. Scheduled to come on at 6, go off at midnight.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, so you can do all that via your app on your thing? Now I've tried to download the app and I couldn't do it, so I will do it, but I'm gonna come out a little bit later on and show you a bit darker. But essentially we've done it so we lit the trees up, and then we had the downlights in between, and then we've lit all the kind of sides up as well. Now I will, obviously Josh's details will be in the description below again. If you want to know how he's done it all, drop him a message, give him a ring, get him booked in. But you can see the bit we've done today looks absolutely...
It's going to look bigger than an hour.
I know, I can't wait, I'm going to go get Tina. Now Tina hasn't seen the lights either. So cover your eyes, love, because I can't turn them off yet. Shut your eyes. Give me a hand.
Oh, this is cute.
This is cute. Right, no peeking. Right, keep your eyes shut, love.
Yeah.
Keep your eyes shut. Keep them shut. No.
Water.
Oh, oh, bloody hell is the water.
Have you cleared it out the way?
Yeah, there's nothing here. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Oh, that's lovely.
Sick, innit?
Oh, that's beautiful.
It's obviously just going to get better as it gets darker.
That looks lovely. Are they on all night?
No, they go off at 12. We can alter it. We can play around with them.
Wow.
But all the lights go off at 12. Now, first up on the agenda is just stacking up all the wood just to see what I'm working with, because I'm sure I've used some of that Douglas fir for something else. I did. I used it for my shelves in the building. So I've got little bits scattered throughout the house. I'm going to stack it all up just to make sure I've got enough to make this incredible pergola. Now this pergola was my biggest viral video I've ever created. It did nearly 200 million views, and we're going to recreate it right now together. Let's go. I've just been and bought these plastic sheets from Wix. Now, a very slight problem is online it said they were 98 wide, and they're not, they're 70. And I've done my joists to meet absolutely in the center of the joints. Now I'm just gonna, I don't have to cut these down 2, 3, 3.5, because I need to cut some off it. I don't have to trim them all now and then put them all up and see how it looks. I think that's what the plan is. I might have to move my joists, I don't know, we'll see. So in Wix, it said they were 98 wide. 140 each. And I've just been in and they don't have any at 98s. They said they've never done them, so I don't know if it's a special order or not. But the only ones that they stock are these 70s wide. Because I've done my joists every 98, it means that we're not going to have a joist supporting each length. But I still think we'll be all right. But we'll find out now when we put it up. So this is the famous wisteria pergola we did in my old house. Obviously we rented my old house and we loved the idea, it was great. It gives like a real nice closed feeling, but it also lets light through. Now what we have done around the side, round here we've got a passion fruit plant which is going to climb up. We'll train it to grow around here, and then the fake stuff will go because the natural stuff will be there. But for now it gives it a nice little look. So now what we're going to do is we're going to install this stuff. Now this was £250 from Wix. I know the sizes were wrong compared to what they were online, but this is the stuff that we use. Now they do come with inserts, but the inserts that joins them together are £40 each, and I'm a bit of a tight person, so I didn't really want to spend £40. So what I am going to do instead is CT1 silicone down the inside, joint it in, it'll grip it and it'll seal it. And then if I want to ever change this in the future, I know I can just pull it apart. Hopefully if the CT1 lets me pull it apart, and then we can kind of change it all around. Right, now it's time for me to go up and stick all this up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run a bead down the joints and then I'm going to screw it in with these little screws. So I'll speak to you when I've done that. How incredible does this look? I have got a tiny little piece to do on the end, and then I'm going to run guttering down the front to pick up any rain that kind of falls down. I'm going to harvest that here. One little tricky bit is that it's literally 1 centimetre bigger this side. I don't know how that's worked out when I cut them all the same, so I need to find out a way of sealing the roof on that side, but I think it looks pretty good. So this area is going to be, once kind of we open these doors, it'll be an extension to the YouTube studio. I have got some really nice pieces of art that we're going to put down here. It's going to look incredible. Right, I'll see you tomorrow. You now join me at one of my very exciting times. Oh, I am very excited. One of them anyway. You know I'm a bit funny with words. Look at these incredible panels from Charles and Ivy. So it's a tree, can you see? Look, it's a tree. And you can see me. So my idea is for this, guys, is in this wild area, I want a panel kind of there, a panel diagonal that way, and then another one that way where the tree is. And we're gonna stick a little uplight up here and we're gonna light this up and it's gonna look incredible. And then also we've just spoke to Flow Hives, the beehive company, and we're gonna put a beehive here facing that way so we can come and get our honey from the beehive. Should we start selling my honey? What can we call it? Mark's Juicy Honey. Better name than that. Let me know in the comments. That's a brilliant idea. I should make honey and give it away to you guys, or sell it at cost. Well, it wouldn't be cost because honey's free in it, really. I don't know. Let me think. Have a think what we should do with it. But anyway, time to get this installed. We are ready now to install our beautiful pieces of art and a little bit of Art Attack. Do you remember Art Attack from the old days? One we made earlier, guys. But I'm now going to show you how to install them. So first things first is we need to take our panels in to where we want it to roughly be. So I'm thinking somewhere like there. So you want it kind of matching that pitch there, and then the same pitch there. If I roll that, that'll give me a little bit of a print on the ground, and then that way I know to plant a tree in there really, so it grows out. That might look good. And then the next one, kind of there. That looks all right, doesn't it? That's the plan. That is the plan. And I think that looks good there. What I don't want to do though is put too much cement near the roots of that tree and it kill the tree. But that's the plan. So anyway, we're going to start digging now. We're going to mark this kind of where we want it to be. Now this one here doesn't, I mean, you want it to kind of match that pitch there and it match the same angle, but the distance from there to there we don't need to worry about too much. It's the third one to make sure that they're all absolutely right on the beep 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 beep, you know what I mean? Right, let's get it installed. Chuck us that spray, bro. And what I'm going to do now is just give it a little dot at the bottom of each, just to make sure my holes are where I want them to be. And I've also just realised there is a face to these. That is the bottom of the CNC machine there. You can see it's pretty rough, and then the front of it is nice. So we'll make sure we use a nice side. Put that over there, ready for the next section, and then we can start digging some holes, baby. Now because these are not attached to kind of any fence posts or anything like any other posts, what I'm doing, I'm just making sure I've got 1.5 feet in the ground. It's for a decorative panel with holes in, so it's not going to be battered by the wind too much. If it was a solid panel, I'd go that extra 1/2 foot, because 6 inch makes a massive difference. Done it, ladies. once you kind of break through the surface crust, it goes in pretty easy. Like now I'm through the surface. It'll go in buzzing nice now. We have 2 holes. Now, as I mentioned before, we now need to cut 2 posts. Now, before everyone in the comments absolutely destroys me and says, that blade's not for that job. I know, but through lack of laziness and lack of, I don't even know if I've got that blade, a metal cutting blade, this blade on here is a diamond, and it says, what does it say? It says general purpose. I know I can't read very well, but I know that says general purpose, and this is just a general purpose job. So we're using it. 194, give it a. It's warm today, isn't it, boy? Wish I would have got my bloody Snickers workwear shorts on like you. This is for Luke watching right now. Luke, if you're watching this one's for you, buddy. Slow-mo in 3, 2, 1. Oh yeah. Let's go. Ha! That wasn't in slow-mo, it was me, just slow down. Bonus points for anyone that can guess who Luke is. I'll give you a clue. Yeah! Is that the American flag sign? Or is it the other side? Anyway, time to get back to work. Flip that in there like so, just to make sure that we have got it on the money. Post number 1 done. Now just going to measure up this side and cut me a new post, which is 2 meters. What I've just done then is I've now leveled my post up, and the post is kind of towards one side of the hole. So what I've done is I've just jiggled it so I've got equal space right around my hole, so then you don't get any weak spots and your fence posts move. A lot of the common thing is when people are putting posts in the ground, they'll have it tight to one side, so then you've only got cement around one side of the post, so when over time it'll move one way. So try to get equal amount of distance around your post with cement. It's now time for the last one. So to do it, I'm going to show you what it looks like sped up. See you at the end. I'm just taking it in a little bit. I think it looks all right, but it's the last one which is the most important, so I want to make sure that it's kind of following the flow, which I think it does. My only thing is I might move that tree behind it, or do I not? Because I kind of want the back area to be trees a little bit. Do you know what I'm saying? When people are commenting, please give me some general information of what you think. I know the fence needs swapping. That's what you can help me with. The fence is on the back. What colour do we go? Now, Charles and Ivy are going to give me some fences. They do composite all different colours. But what do you reckon? Do you reckon we go like a light colour? Like a beigey coloured fence? Something that's a bit funky. And we all this side goes the same colour. And we stop it here because all that side's going to be the pond and I want a grey fence. Oh, will a grey fence look nice? I don't know, but I'm sure someone can tell me. That colour's called sage. Oh, by the way, as well, everyone, hang on. I've got a discount code for Charles and Ivy. It is called MarkMarshall_LSH for 5% off anything on the site. Hey, it's bloody good, all these discounts. I love the discount code, mate. I wish someone would give me a discount code when I was buying half this stuff. Right, time to get back at it. I think that's okay. We'll know when it's all done and dusted. I do need to bark this area as well, and we also need to prep it. We've got loads to do. We've got loads to do. We are done. Can you see that? Already the wildlife's coming into my wild area. How cool is that? Well, even more is going to come in when our flow hive arrives. Now, I've tried to look on the website to see how big it is. I'm assuming it's going to be about the size of that big slab that I've got, which is this. So luckily it's got feet on it that can kind of make it level, but I'm going to try and put that in as level as possible. I think we have the hive kind of this way here, so you have the door here so you can watch the bees come in and out. How cute would that be? And I need to get Nick here, who's a bee specialist who can help me look after these bees. I don't know where you get bees from. If you're a beekeeper and you know how to get bees, where do you, but you can't go pets at home for bees, can you? I should have thought about this before I ordered the beehive, but classic Mark Marshall. Let's run before you can walk, guys. It's gonna look sick though, isn't it? Right, time to get a little base in here ready for the hive. Oh my God, there's an actual butterfly on my plants. Did you see that? See if it comes back. Oh my God, did you see that? One-click plants actually bring butterflies into your garden. Right, what I did is slide that down there. I've got this big juicy boy here, which I'm gonna use to sit the hive on. I really like measurements. Surely we can find measurements. Size guide? Oh, size guide. So I've ordered a flow hive 2 width is 400. So let's see if we've got enough room with this slab for the legs. You want it to be on something solid really. So that is 600 long. Even if we go for the big boy, wide millimeters, 350. That's big enough. That's big enough for our beam. Now my vision of an English garden coming to life is finally paying off. I've got to stripe your lawn again. For anyone that knows gardening with Johnny, I outed him a couple of weeks ago on Instagram. I was telling him I'm coming for him. I don't think it's a fair competition, I'm not gonna lie guys. It looks absolutely spectacular. I cannot believe we have done this much in 11 days. I think it's 11 days. Now the next video will be working on zone number 5, the one you've all been waiting for, the underground cinema. We've got a lot of prep work. We need to find what we're going to be sinking in. We need to get a digger to be able to do it. We need to scan all the drains to make sure where we're going to put it, it's going to fit. And then we also need to install all of the patios. So we're going to install porcelain in the next video. We're also going to be installing resin in the next video. It's going to be a juicy one. Thank you so much for watching. Lots of love. Bye-bye.
Like, share and subscribe to Mark Marshall, LSH.
You heard him first. You heard it here first.